Here we have the all-new 2024 GMC Hummer EV Edition 1. This one comes in the beautiful moonshot green matte paint. And we have jet black leather interior. I'm trying to run through this as quickly as possible to get to the test drive. It's already starting to rain. But I believe we get 830 horsepower. I'll leave the exact specs for real horsepower and torque in the description below. But a huge shout out to Auto Collection Murfreesboro for letting me get my hands on this before they sell it. But to the front end here, LED headlamps, LED daytime running lights, and just such a menacing stance. I think it's the coolest EV out, and I actually was not feeling the SUV when it first came out, but seeing this in person, my gosh, it's gorgeous in this moonshot green. And then we have these matching 22-inch wheels. Let's love that. Passive keyless entry on all 4 doors. And then to the door panel here, power door lock controls, memory seat controls, just hit set. Press the number you're gonna set it to, and then you can just recall by hitting the button alone. Express down on all 4 doors for the windows. Then we have electronic child locks and rear window locks. And then we also have power folding mirrors that do have blind spot monitors. And then our actual power mirror controller here, we can use the dial to adjust and turn those on or off. But love the panel there. We do have the 14 speaker Bose sound system. And then over here, electronic parking brake, power front, lane keep assist with lane departure, etc. Power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. And there we have our power driver seat with power lumbar support. And if you're interested about towing with this, you do have a 7,500 pound tow capacity. I'm gonna close the door to get rid of that ding. I do have the vehicle on. Bottle holder there. And I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So, as expected, legroom is pretty great. And then we have our rear AC controls here. We can turn the whole system off by cutting to all the way to the left side. Then we can adjust fan speed, turn the auto mode on or off, and then adjust where the airflow is coming from. 3-stage heated seats for the back, and then our temperature gauge can be adjusted right there. USB-C, USB-A charge port, storage pocket there, and then there's a 3-prong, I want to say it's a 110 or 115 plug-in right in there. And folding this down, center seat, 2 bottle holders there. And this is, the inserts I believe are leather, but everything that isn't heated or cooled, like this is like weatherproof vinyl or something like that, and I really like it. But there's a view of the front from up here. I have it in Watch the Freedom mode now. And I guess I just turned that child lock on and didn't turn it back off. So give me 1 second. Luckily, with there being so much space in here, it's pretty easy to kind of reach around the whole vehicle. And then this does have the infinity roof panels, so to take those off, unhook there, and then you do have cases that come with these roof panels, and then you can stow them all in the front. Now this matte paint, it can be a bit difficult to keep clean, as you can see, because you can't just run it through the car wash. And we do have a 350 kilowatt max charge speed here for DC fast charging. And there is a view of the back right there. Taillights look great. If you ever want to open the back from up here, all you have to do is hit that button. So there's a view back here, plenty of cargo space, and then we do have pockets, well, 1 pocket on the side to hold stuff we don't want to slide around, and then we can actually power fold or power release the rear seats there, and then just plenty of storage throughout. And then we do have another 3-prong plug-in back here. And taking a look underneath, plenty of protection for the undercarriage. And then I believe your spare is gonna be right in there. Now to the right passenger side in the rear, or to the rear passenger side, excuse me, with that seat folded down, and again, you can also do that from right here, but pull it back up, just give it a little push at the end, it snaps right back into place. But just such a spacious interior here. But this, again, this moonshot green is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But there's our front passenger seat there. Glove compartment here. And then a big storage compartment underneath the shifter and all that there. The rain is coming back. I'm gonna try and get in here. Now, Auto Collection in Murfreesboro has this for, I think I had it for 165, 170,000. If it's still available, I'll leave a link below in the description. And then there are those covers there. And then the charger right in here. And then you do have the option to either use level 2 or level 1. Zip that all the way up. Yep, it's starting to come down, so bear with me 1 second. Hop in here and then close it. Just make sure you hold the button. But there is a view of the steering wheel there that is heated. And then you can also see your indicator here for the Super Cruise, and then the attention readers right there. Having a brain fart. But to the screen here, love the screen. I love the graphics, all of that. Let me turn this off. Okay, that's how you do that. So we'll get to that here in a moment. Now for the audio, we get AM, FM, XM along with Bluetooth. We also have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. And then over here, you can scroll through these option menus on the side, which I like. So you can see steering direction, all that's going on, tire pressure sensors. So especially off-roading, it's good to have that right in front of you at all times. And then it shows you when the next charge will be. You can connect your trailer, go through all of that there. And then you do have Google Maps here with a subscription. But trailering settings, to take up the whole screen, you can go through that. And then lights, cameras, the checklist. And then all of your off-road stuff is right in here. So it is a little bit, especially when you first start it up, it's not as quick as I would like, but after it kind of warms up, it gets there. But so many camera angles, just super neat. And you can go through all of that. Now the phone settings, to manage that, you just go there. Pretty easy to do. You can either add a phone or reconnect another one. But here, I like that you can pull the Google Maps up here, and even if you don't have the subscription, I believe it still lets you at least see the traffic patterns around you. Or you get limited access without the subscription, but with the full subscription, you get everything. And it is a very intuitive system, very fast, shows you quite a bit. And then to the home page here, you can check out your energy consumption and all of that here. And then off-road again, trailering settings, rear climate. Now for your settings, you can adjust your date and time and whatnot there. And you have an audio knob here, turn that up, click there to mute. And then with the dual zone automatic climate controls, you can adjust the temperature there. And then if you want to adjust your heated cooled seat for the driver, front passenger, you click the seat icon, then you can either turn the heat on there or turn the cooled seat on there. And then you can toggle your actual heat here, AC, fan direction, click there. You can decide where you want the air to come from, or you can set it on auto. And then fan speed adjustments there, auto for the whole climate system, etc. And then down here, heated steering wheel toggle, traction control button, hazards, and then we do have our parking sensors and self-parking button there. and then the trailer brake controller is here. But before I forget, if you want to put in the watts of freedom, all you have to do is double tap. I have it on now. But anyways, you double tap here when this is activated, and then you're good to go. And it'll tell you when it's ready. So again, hit this here, double tap. But I don't know if you have to be in park. It's really weird. I think you might have to be in park to do it. But of course it's not acting right now. But the suspension also takes a minute to kind of raise and lower to get to that setting. So you want to make sure that you are in the normal suspension mode. And while that's doing that, bottle holders are there. And then you do have your wireless charging pad here. Rear camera mirror is there. Let's see if it'll do it now. There it is. So the seat vibrates, and then all that comes up there, and then you can continue, and then it lowers, and then it'll let you launch. But for your drive modes, you can go through all of that here: my mode, off-road, terrain, tow haul, normal. And then we do have a pretty huge center console cubby space here with a 12 volt. And there's a view of the back seat from up here. And then one other thing, that's your backup camera you just put in reverse from here. So that's the view you have. And then for the shifter, you just pull down for drive. When you hit the button, tap for low, tap up for neutral, pull all the way up for reverse, press P for park. And then we can toggle our regen for the brakes when we're not in one pedal drive mode, which I love to be in, so I usually don't use this. And then the cruise can be adjusted here, adjust speed, cancel, gap adjust for the adaptive cruise or for a collision alert, and then super cruise can be activated once your cruise is on by hitting that. And then Bluetooth controls here, there's a mute button, voice recognition, and then you can scroll through your options here, and then you can click this. It's kind of like an enter button. So it's a pretty neat setup. I actually like how everything is used here. You could turn all this on or off. So pretty neat. Just all in all. And then you can set all of the info on either side up. And if you want to change your units from US to metric, that's how you go there. Now we do have automatic windshield wipers here. So one time that's off. Then we have auto, low, high. And then we can adjust our auto wipers here. And then we can just push up here for the wipers and the fluid there. And then left side, blinker, auto high beam toggle, and then our headlamps, we can adjust that, turn the autos on or off there. And then behind the steering wheel on the left side, track list or radio station presets can be toggled. And behind the steering wheel on the right side, volume up, volume down, push button start. And finally, here's the key fob. But now onto the fun part. Let's go ahead and take this Hummer EV SUV out on the road for a test drive.